Lauren Bycroft, Skewed and Reviewed. Justin Erwin, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today.
Thank you.
Of course.
And congratulations on the impending season two. I'm so excited to see how this all unfolds. We are meeting Elizabeth I this season. I was wondering what the feelings were surrounding that. Are you feeling trepidatious taking that on? Do you just get excited? How do you approach this character that we've seen so many times on film and television?
You have to
Definitely not trepidatious.
you have to find what's human in these iconic characters
Yeah.
and the specificity and what's relatable. And once you tap into that, you're just writing a person. So and how do they deal with their iconic status, right? How do they manufacture it? What's behind the mask? I mean, that's the pleasure to me.
Yeah. I mean, given the kind of modernity to the show, excuse me, were there aspects that you were excited to explore with Elizabeth that maybe we haven't seen in the more kind of traditional period dramas?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, if you're going to come back to an iconic character like that, you have to have a new angle to come at it. And I think that this is a woman who invented her persona as the Virgin Queen, right? Which, in my mind, was specifically designed to keep men at bay, to keep the male gaze and the patriarchal system at bay. And so to me, it was such a brilliant kind of sleight of hand, a way to play this completely unfair game that she had been dealt into. And so to me, this is a woman who is fiercely independent, must have had her appetites, must have had her sexual appetites, wielded her sexuality, wielded her humor, wielded her coquettishness. In that sense, I think she's a thoroughly modern character. And I hadn't seen that sort of irreverence with Queen Elizabeth.
Was it a lot of fun writing these interactions between Elizabeth and Catherine and just seeing these two female powerhouses just go at it like we don't really get a chance to that much these days?
Oh, it was enormous fun, and that's why I gave myself permission to do it, right? Because historians say Elizabeth and Catherine never met, though they corresponded, and though to me, thematically, they have incredible overlap in the sense that they both won at this game. They both ruled their countries for decades at a time when women had no legal rights whatsoever. And their flip sides of the same coin. If Elizabeth presented herself as the Virgin Queen, Catherine presented herself as the Serpent Queen, dressed all in black. And to me, they were both master manipulators, masters of PR, and masters of winning at a totally corrupt system.
Going into season two, the pressure is off a little bit in that you've built an audience, you have people who are really excited to see where this show goes from here. You've launched it and built the foundation. Were there any challenges going into season two that you maybe just didn't anticipate or kind of surprised you once you had your feet underneath you from season one?
Well, A, the pressure is never off. Uh,
Yeah.
B, what I would say, and then I'll let Justin take it. The challenge is, hey, how do you give audiences what they liked last year, but how do you up the ante?
Yeah, I mean, look, this is, we're at a time when there's so much to watch, right? And very easily you can lose people's attention. And, the whole genre of television is people come back again to feel roughly the way they felt last time, but not exactly the way they felt last time. Otherwise, there's no point in watching. So it is but I would say the same thing about characters. I would say that if you're writing or developing a character properly, they have to continue to evolve. Otherwise, they're a non-growing character and they're not fun watching. So I would say that's the sort of creative challenge. The practical challenge, of course, we shot the first season at high COVID and we shot the second season negotiating various strikes. So it hasn't been easy in any way.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me today. And hopefully, season three, no COVID, no strikes, just filming and going forward smoothly.
Thank you. Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much, Lauren.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.